Hello, this is Game Horizon and welcome back again to Space Engineers. So, I've been busy for 2 weeks almost, and I was actually busy working on not completely actually, a new design for my death test. I really want to make things a bit more interesting and more fun to do as well. So, there you go guys, Death Test 2.0. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna start with the first test, speed test of course. So I really had a problem to line up the ship whenever I was going to do the speed test, but thanks to this I don't know what should I call it, this design, it's just easier for me to line up the ship easily, and of course I can control the ship from the cockpit, not from the side like this. That was just awful, and I really didn't have any idea if the ship was actually going the right way. But thanks to this design and of course these LCDs that are up here, I can control the ship easier. Boom. Okay, so this is a new design for my speed test. Also I didn't just stick a lot of thrusters and gyro stuff like that. I have actually, what just happened? What? So I've actually spent some time designing the back section to make things look a bit interesting, of course. That's from the speed test, and I have a ship ready here. After I've showcased all of this, I will do a death test, of course. Here we have the ramming test. It's simple and it's really close to the old design, but a bit more interesting, of course. I love the design here. And here are the points. And I didn't show the stuff that here actually. So by the way, I'm putting a limits again because anything more than these dimension sizes, or anything you want to call them, was a pain in the butt to actually do a test on them. Now, extra point if the ship will stop between the number. Now, what I mean about this, like, extra point. So so I'm gonna up in the ship, I'm gonna accelerate to the full speed, which is 100 meters per second, and then I'm gonna let go of the throttle. So the braking thrusters should fire up and stop the ship. Now, if it managed to stop like between here and here, you're gonna get the extra point. Here, you're gonna get like what? 30 points. Here, you're gonna get 25 points. Yeah, I think modded ship will be able to stop in here, but vanilla ship, nah, maybe here. So that was from the speed and the ramming test. Is there anything up here? Extra point for no major damage as well. So here we got an accuracy test. Again, cool design back here. I had to actually put some heavy armor block because it's just one light armor block, because I really want to see the damage and where it's actually hitting. So yeah, accuracy test. If your ship is really accurate and manage to destroy this block, you're gonna get 10 points. If not, well, should be here so that you get the 5 points. If the ship just hit around the target that I have here, you're gonna only get you're not actually gonna get any point. So the firepower. Now these are completely different from the last time, and I think they're more interesting as well. They're complicated they're more complicated as well. So firepower, we got vanilla guns and modded guns. For vanilla guns, if it's a minigun, you're gonna have 20 seconds of fire time. Then of course 20 rounds of rocket. Now if your ship has both of them, I mean both minigun and the rockets, well, you're in luck. I'm gonna use the minigun first or the rocket first, it really depends, and then to the next guns. Now for the modded ship, well, it's 15 seconds of minigun or anything that is high rate, that does have a really high rate of fire, or 15 rounds of rockets, or of course the cannon shots. Now let me show the inside of them actually. So all of them have a warhead, so if your ship managed to hit the warhead and destroy that, you wanna get the point. So 1 point for you, 2 point for this guy, 3 point, 4 point, and of course 10 points. And this is a heavy armor block as well. So yeah, I'm gonna show, don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys how it all gonna works with the ship that is there. For the turret test, it kinda looks like the main firepower, but it is actually different. So I don't know about this, 10 seconds or 15 seconds. 10 seconds of non-stop fire from all turrets. Yeah, I really don't know if it should be 15 seconds or 10 seconds. This one was the hardest one to actually get it balanced. There is a decoy and a warhead in them, all of them. So the whole structure is transferred to me, but whenever I want to start the turret test, I'm gonna go ahead, turn all of those and decoy to and then or give them to pirates, and the ship that's gonna be here are gonna fire at the decoys and should basically destroy this warhead after that. So we have 2 points, 4 points, again 4 points, 5 points, and 5 points. Now it really depends on your ship that to pick, like I don't know, the smallest one or the biggest one. I don't have a control on the turret, so it really depends on the AI to pick. So yeah, that's the turret test. Again, I really like the design. Now this one is just crazy looking, but trust me, it is balanced. This one took me around 3 days to get it to balance. Now don't worry, I'm not gonna shoot all of them 10 times. No, there are 64 I guess cannon all over the place. I'm gonna only shoot at them twice. For the rockets, 3 times. There are rockets here as well. This is actually a death test. I'm gonna be honest with you, the last test for the survivability of your ship was just bad. It was not good. But this one, oh boy, it's gonna damage all over the place of your ship, and it can actually show if your ship is designed to be able to survive or not. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys like this new design. I've spent around 2 weeks to get things as balanced as I can, and also looks good, and I think I've done a good job of them. Now I don't have anything else to say, but if I'm gonna end the video, it's not gonna be a death test, so let's do a death test. Now, number 2, boom! One more time, boom! One more time, boom! Okay, now let's see if the ship survives.